Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. So another LEGO Friends building today, and this is set number 42655, Restaurant and Cooking School, 896 pieces. This goes for $80 US, 80 euros, 70 British pounds or 100 Canadian dollars. I actually picked it up for considerably less, so 62 Canadian dollars. I missed it when it was on the Amazon Prime Day sales, but Walmart were doing it for basically a matched price, so 38% off. I felt a lot more comfortable picking up at that price. So we just reviewed the Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden, and this contains one minifig or mini doll from that set. In this set, so Aliyah we've got just there, looks like it's exactly the same mini doll. Not a problem. For me personally, not a big fan of the mini dolls, although I have come to think they're not quite as bad as I did previously, but just a bit of a crossover there. You aren't getting completely unique things every time with these sets. That's the same with minifigures, so nothing too new there. Now, the reason that I wouldn't have been happy about picking this one up for 100 Canadian is it looks fairly substantial from the front here, but I think when we spin this box around, we're going to see, yeah, it is pretty narrow. You know, it's almost just a facade. There's just about enough space in there for minifigs to be placed on, but not much more. And this can be the same for a few of the LEGO Friends sets, and actually the LEGO City sets as well, that look good from the front, maybe not quite so good from the back. On a parts to price ratio, I suppose it's not awful. So what would that be? $80 US for 896 pieces. Yeah, not terrible, but I think again a lot of the parts are quite small, and also LEGO Friends, not always the most desirable sets, but I think that this one looks pretty good, and I think it's going to be very easy to mock and mod into something else. This is a set which actually passed me by a little bit. I didn't even really realise it was out there, so I thought this looks pretty good. I've got plans to integrate it into a city, maybe do something a bit different with it, maybe raise it up another level. But let's get to opening it and see what we're working with. Like I say, I picked this one up from Walmart, actually got it delivered to the house and came packaged really well. Even though the box that it came in was a bit big, there was some air packaging in there to keep it nice and safe, and looks really good front and back. Interesting thing here is that even though this is a smaller set in terms of the pieces than the Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden, this doesn't come with the bits where you have to perforate it with your thumbs, and I'll just be able to open this up by slicing it at the top there. But let's get it open. I reckon we're going to have probably 6 big bags to work with, but let's see. So we've actually ended up with 8 bags, a couple of them not a lot in there, certainly bag 8 and bag 2 are pretty minor in terms of the parts. We've also got a bag full of plates here, so plates which are 16 studs long, and the booklet, so just the one booklet, and rather large sticker sheet. Not the greatest stickers in my opinion. They came in their own protective brown bag, so brown paper bag, which was nice, kept them nice and protected. But chunky booklet, just a bit surprising it's just the single booklet. We did get 3 for the Beekeeper's House and Flower Gardens, but then you did build it in 3 parts. Anyway, let's get to building and see what the finished product ends up looking like. After about 90 minutes of building then, this is what we end up with. So our restaurant and cooking school. And at first it seems pretty standard. Got a building there, got yourself a delivery vehicle. But if I zoom back, what you should see is all of these parts. And these aren't the spare parts. Not by any means. The spare parts pile isn't even this pile here. But that spare parts pile was here. All of these parts at the front are what were in the final bag, and this is kind of the idea of the set, if you like. So on the back of the box, should be showing you now, there's a little diagram going build your meal, and these are all kind of food items, etc., to be able to build up your own plates for the mini dolls. And you can see I've built some just over here. Some of these are the suggested kind of ones. There are some others that I've put together myself, so the sushi and a dumpling with some chopsticks, etc. But yeah, you're looking at basically a 900 piece set, but about 100 of the pieces are just tiny little pieces to be able to build your own little meals to put on the tables, I suppose, for the minifigures, to put in the cooking school, which is the second level of the building. And probably not ideal in terms of, I didn't expect that. I suppose if I'd bought this in the shop, I could have looked at the box and may have noticed it, but I don't think it was the most obvious thing to see. I think that what you're buying is this building, and for 16% of the pieces, 15%, whatever it is, to just be tiny parts for building little meals for mini dolls, I'm not quite sure it's what you are going for, but we'll take a closer look at this building and the interior. So I think when we focus on just the building itself and not the mini dolls or the parts for the build your own meal, I think we can see straight away that although there's some kind of Friends elements here, maybe the pale blues and also the pale yellows or cool yellows on the exterior, this could easily fit into any city kind of lineup in terms of aesthetics. It's not bright pinks, neon colours, anything like that. So straight off the bat, that's pretty good. I think architecture wise, we can see the croissants used at the top of these windows on either side. I think that's pretty cool, and some really nice detailing all around the window frames, and that's going down to the bottom as well. We've got a couple of tables sat outside of the restaurant. There's no real seating space inside if we spin this around. So bottom level, that really is the counter for where you'd be met when you walk in. You can see there's a little menu just to the side here, or notepad I should say. The menus are actually just at the side here, just held in place. They can be picked up by a server and handed to guests. And this side is actually just a bathroom for the customers, so there's no interior seating, just seating on the exterior there. If we move up to the second level, this is where we've got the cooking school, and you can see that we've got that classic checker black and white kind of tiled look for the flooring, and in here it's actually pretty nice. What I would say is they are relying on the walls on some very large stickers. I don't think they look great. So for example, we can see the shelves just there have those large stickers on instead of actual shelves, and placing some actual Lego parts there. And this does tend to happen with some of the Friends sets. This was an 8+ set. The one we were looking at before, the Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden, was 12+ and didn't have these really large stickers. And I do think they kind of cheapen the look just a little bit. So we've got the kitchen, the cookery school just here, and then there's a little area for washing up, and also just got the pets, the cat's bowl with some food and water just there. Not bad. We move up to the roof. This is actually where it suggests keeping all of those spare parts, so you can lift this up pretty easily. I think that this could easily work as a rooftop terrace, but the suggestion is that you actually put all over those extra food parts, which I'm just going to pick up here, a few of them, and just store them in these bits, and then put the roof back on if you like. not sure I'd call it the roof. It's just the top section. It doesn't really look like a roof, and certainly with the white colours, that's not really anywhere else in the set. Yeah, it's a unique concept. It's certainly a good play feature if you've got kids who want to build up the mills. I'm not sure it's the most interesting play feature though. When we spin this around, we can see the chef's hat detailing on the bit above the restaurant sign just there, and above again the restaurant sign which says restaurant. We've got a spoon and fork with some pasta. I think that's a nice little touch. We've got some flowers coming out the windows with those tulip parts, which I think really add something. Pretty sure they're fairly new, because normally we get the kind of flatter flower parts sat on top of the leaves. We've got a lamppost or some lighting just down at the side here, and there's even some nice detailing just down on the ground all the way along, including those little rails there on both sides. Overall, looks pretty good. Just not quite sure about the restaurant sign and the colouring there. I don't think that's great. You can see that the doors, so they're two doors which fold outwards. They've got a little fork and spoon as the handles. Again, another nice little touch. Yeah, overall, pretty good. Just not quite sure why we've used so many parts for that build your own meal element. Onto our mini dolls then, and we'll start off with our main cast characters. So we've got Aaliyah. This is the one that we've had in other sets, but it's perfectly decent. She's got that HLC on her hoodie just there, standing for Heart Lake City, and a perfectly good mini doll. Then we're on to Leo. He's got his orange apron because he's been working in the cooking school, or being taught at the cooking school. I presume working, because he's also got this bright green delivery scooter here. So that's a really nice addition to the set. Perfectly good minifigure again. Then we're on to Sarah. Apparently when Sarah was first introduced as a mini doll, it had somewhat of an impact because she's actually got an ostomy bag, which you might be able to see. It looks like it's a lavender colour just on her right hand side. She's wearing a crop top. Overall, a nice mini doll with a good alternate face as well. We're then on to Marta, the chef, and this is a pretty interesting mini doll. She's got a very large tattoo on her left arm, and she also appears to be wearing some pink purple Crocs as well. If you're into your mini dolls, I think this is a pretty decent selection, to be honest. Another Lego Friends set that this one reminded me of was Emma's Art School. So this was a set that was available in 2022 and 2023. Cost $10 less than the Restaurant and Cooking School. And we can see same size in terms of the width, and similarly depth wise it's that narrow depth with the open back, but this has 3 levels, so the ground floor, the first floor or second floor, and then the top floor there, whereas the Restaurant and Cooking School really only has the 2 levels, and then we've got that top bit which is to keep all the parts in. But this is just considerably taller, similar in terms of, I think, the kind of facades, in terms of the detailing that's there. But yeah, it does show that, and I know there is inflation of course, but that just constantly it feels like we're getting a little bit less for a little bit more cost, and that doesn't feel great. I suppose that's Lego. This is actually a hard set to just outright recommend. I think that for the price I paid, pretty good, and I'm going to be able to do what I want to do, which is basically do some modifications to it, potentially turn it into a full modular. But I didn't really get exactly what I thought I was getting, so although it's 900 pieces for $80 if you pay full price, an awful lot of those pieces are used to build all these meals that you can put together. So an awful lot of the pieces are just sat underneath that roof element just there, and yeah, it's just a different product to the one that I thought I was getting. This is very much more of a play set. But then the architecture and everything is actually pretty on point. You know, for an 8+ set, 8+ friend set, I don't think you can argue that, you know, this kind of detailing around the windows, etc., is bad at all. Quite a few big panel pieces used. You know, we can see that for the sides here and over the other side, and also down at the bottom as well. Don't like the stickers particularly. I applied them here because I'm doing it for the review, but otherwise I think I would have probably just left those off altogether. I actually think that the delivery bike, pretty good. That can go straight into the city. I do like the fact it's got the kickstand just there as well. And of course, delivery bikes are something that we see around cities all around the world. Yeah, I think this is decent. Certainly if you know what you're getting, and if you can get it for a discount, then yeah, I'd go for it. Otherwise, full price, I think it's probably on the steep side. We see that with a lot of Lego sets. It's worth picking them up when they're discounted. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, then please do leave a like, consider subscribing. And with that, I'll leave you and say as ever, be good.